Have you ever noticed how silence really feels? Not the kind that soothes, not the kind that gives peace, but the kind that presses down, curls around your lungs, fills your ears with its own heartbeat, makes your own pulse sound alien. You walk through rooms, down streets, past empty faces, and it follows you. It follows everything. It waits in corners you never noticed, in cracks in the floor, in the spaces between your thoughts. Welcome to the Hollow Crown. It's not just a crown, it's a weight, a promise, a mirror that does not reflect your face, but the fear you hide even from yourself. And yet, you reach for it. You cannot help it. The glint, the pull, the whisper behind every thought that says, take it, wear it, know it. Do you hear them? The voices that never speak. They linger in corners and cracks between walls and the hollow spaces inside your skull. They laugh in silence, and sometimes they scream just below the skin. You think you can ignore them. You think you can pretend. But the hollow crown does not forgive. It waits. I have worn it. I have felt its cold press on my skull, heavy as regret, sharp as memory. And when you wear it, it shows you things. Things you do not want to see. Things that hide behind your eyelids when you sleep or try to. Things that curve reality into shapes that you cannot name. Imagine a room without doors, without windows, walls that breathe. The floor ripples under your feet, remembering every step you have ever taken. And the center is the crown. Not gleaming, not warm, not inviting. Empty, waiting. You reach, your fingers stretch. The crown is not metal, not gold. It is whispers, shadows, every choice you did not take, every lie you told yourself, every silence you kept. And it fits. Of course it fits. It was always meant for you. Do you feel it now? The weight of every unspoken word, every regret, every I should have. It sits on your head, on your chest, and it grows heavier with every breath. Every heartbeat echoes, and suddenly it's no longer your heart. It is the crown's, pulsing, telling you you belong here. The crown does not just sit, it moves, shapes you, molds you. You think you are walking down the street. Perhaps, or perhaps the street is walking through you. And you are just a vessel. Faces appear in the crowd, eyes that are not eyes, mouths that curse impossibly, whispering secrets you thought buried. The crown feeds on them, and in turn, it feeds you. You think you're alone. You are not. You never were. The crown remembers. Your hands tremble. Your reflection is not yours. It is what the crown wants you to see. The past stitched together with what ifs and almost. Pressing until you think you will break. Breaking is the point. You didn't. Do you know that moment when you realize you've been talking to yourself for hours, and the voice inside your head sounds slightly different, louder, clearer, smiling? It knows, and it asks softly, "Do you want to wear it fully, or keep pretending?" Even if you scream, there is no one to hear it. This is not about screams. It is about whispers, quiet and insidious, curling into your bones. Time bends. The walls melt into smoke. The floor disappears. You are floating or falling or both. The crown glows now, a dim halo of fractured light, showing things, memories that never existed, faces you never met, and places that smell like nothing and everything at once. The line between real and imagined disappears. Shattered, the crown whispers your name. You answer, and it grins. Your body moves, but is it you moving, or is it the crown? Your feet follow paths you have never walked. Streets that do not exist. Doors that lead nowhere. The air hums with static voices. The ground ripples like water or like glass cracking under invisible weight. You feel the edges of the world bending. You do not fear it. You feel compelled, drawn, pulled. If you're still here watching, listening, feeling, perhaps you understand. Perhaps you are already wearing it. Perhaps it is too late to take it off. That is okay. Look closely past the fear, past the dread. There's a strange comfort, a truth. Even in darkness, under this crown, you exist. Your existence matters. Sometimes the crown is gentle, subtle. It does not yell. It does not demand. It whispers. It shows you that all the decisions you avoided, all the roads you did not take, all the words you never spoke, they are not gone. They exist in the wait, in the silence, in the space between heartbeats. And when you finally notice, when you finally understand, it is terrifying and beautiful. The crown is reflection, mirror to the mind. Sometimes it shows that the only thing heavier than itself. The choice to put it down, to step away, to walk into the light, if it exists. You keep walking. You keep wearing it. You keep listening to the whispers, letting them guide you, terrify you, challenge you. You see shapes and shadows, hear laughter in silence, feel pulse beneath your skull. And somehow you survive. Somehow you endure. The crown changes you. It shifts. It molds and bends reality until your perception feels like a hallucination. What you thought was memory becomes malleable. Faces, voices, fragments of past and future blur. The air vibrates. The shadows breathe. Every step echoes. Every echo carries you deeper. Time splinters. Seconds stretch into years. Hours condense into moments. The world folds in on itself. You hear 100 whispers simultaneously. They overlap. They contradict. They seduce. You understand? You understand them without words. You feel them in your chest, in your bones, in the tiny tremors of your hands. The crown weighs heavier now, but you welcome it. You crave it. You need it. You have always needed it. The darkness becomes familiar, intimate. You are no longer afraid because the crown has taught you the language of shadow, the rhythm of silence, the pattern of whispers. And then, in a brief, blinding moment, it shows you clarity, not victory, not escape, not peace, just you standing, breathing, alone, yet profoundly present. You realize the crown did not define you. It revealed you. Not the you the world told you to be. Not the you that whispered lies to yourself. The real you, raw, fractured, enduring. Remember to subscribe. The crown waits for everyone eventually. And when it does, remember, you are still here. You're still breathing. You are still something. The hollow crown is not punishment. It is reflection. It is survival. It is the weight you carry, the truth you hide, the silence you fear. And in wearing it and understanding it, you endure. You lift the crown. Not to discard it, not to conquer it, but to understand it. And in that act, you see yourself. Not broken, not defeated, not alone, just you. You are still here. You're still breathing. You are still something.